Come with my friend and I to a day at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, which is a place that neither of us have been to before. It's located in Vallejo, California, and we drove about 35 minutes to get there, so it's not like we drove 2 hours to get to this park or anything. So driving up to it, it honestly looked pretty cool, and then the skyline from the parking lot, everything's very condensed, and it just looks cool. Like, it looks better than I thought it would. As you can see, we've come up to the Flash Vertical Velocity, which I was so excited to ride because this one is weird. Normally these have a spike and a twist and they both go vertical, hence the name vertical velocity. It doesn't really make sense for this one because that's a 45-degree angle there. The ride app was playing with people. The launch on this one's a little slower than most of the ones that I'm used to. It's like 60-something miles per hour, normally they're 72, whatever. So we rode that. I was extremely pleased with it. I was super excited to have ridden it because it's the only one in the world that is like it with that weird spike that's at a 45-degree angle. As you can see, we then went to Superman. This is a cloned model of a roller coaster. It's literally everywhere. I couldn't care less about it, but this one doesn't have comfort collars, which is cool. It looks like it's really fast there. It's actually super lame, but it did mess up my friend's tummy, so we checked out the seals. Look at them. They were just like swimming. I guess that I don't know what else seals would do, but chill. So that's what they were up to. So we were walking.
These prizes right here.
This was the worst. This was the most unpleasant experience I've ever had with game operators ever in my life. I hope it never happens again, but I'm glad I got it on recording because oh my gosh. Anyways, next up I guess it was Oktoberfest, which seems to be one of the Six Flags seasonal events. This feels weird to me. I can't explain why, I just don't really like it. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom has a not superb reputation for being one of the worst parks / Six Flags parks, which it's already a low bar, but they do have some Halloween decorations up, as you can see. We were kind of on our way to check out the cheetahs. I don't know if we were checking out the cheetahs at this point, but like that was a goal that we had, so we're doing a great big walk here, walking past some stuff. Not roller coasters, but things, I guess, and then we were like, let's go to the rainforest trail. You know, and this looks pretty nice from the outside. The theming is pretty good. We got the butterfly pep talk here. And then we walked around. And you get the point of this experience pretty fast. There's a tunnel, there's butterflies. I would put this below the Busch Gardens Williamsburg butterfly / bird exhibit, but higher than the Busch Gardens Tampa one. This lady was so interested in this sloth. She asked so many questions. Just so many. Then we had to do the butterfly check. Spin around, no butterflies, and then we were out of there. Check for butterflies one more time, and then there was immediately a kid being held up by his dad, pants fully down, peeing in some mulch, right outside the butterfly exhibit. I guess when you gotta go, but we obviously stopped recording, because who pees in the middle of a Six Flags? I guess kids do. I don't know. This guy's right. Warning. Oh. Speaking of pieces.
Oh, Taiwan beef snack.
A little bit of that. We checked and there were no bobcats, which made me pretty sad, but there was whatever this is, which I can't see it right now, can you? I don't know. Keep in mind, we are still looking for cheetahs at this point. Walking past this slide, it occurred to me that we were probably in the kids zone. Let's check out some more Six Flags vibes here. Lots of potholes. And then we exit kids zone. Notice there are still no cheetahs to be found. To our left is the spinning Wild Mouse coaster that we opted not to ride, at least at this point. Then we have the classic Vekoma boomerang. Who cares though, because there is a tiger right there. She's not happy. That's unfortunate. We are still looking for the cheetahs. Where are the cheetahs? So we went back the way that we came, and we're going to take a look more at this Vekoma boomerang. These are cloned everywhere. But they look really cool, let's be honest. Walking under this thing, it had a pretty good presence. Unfortunately, I don't care about these at all, so we opted not to ride it as well. Just, you know, it's a boomerang, I don't know. At least this one's sponsored by Twix. Here you can see a pretty good view of that spinning wild mouse. This exact model did kill somebody at Mount Olympus theme park in Wisconsin Dells. And I knew that, and I was a little worried about it, but also not really, because it was probably the Dells, let's be honest. Safety's not their priority, so we're still looking for the cheetahs. Look, it's that guy. Wow. Anyways, we're coming up on the cougars, I guess. I don't really remember seeing a cougar, so they must have not been out at this time. But you know who we did find? This guy. Look at him. I love this guy. Finally, we found the cheetahs. Look at them. They're cats. They look really cute there. We didn't stay nearly as long as we should have, considering how long we looked for the cheetahs, but look at this little lion. That's just a big cat right there. This was fun, to see all these big cats at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And then this is Brandon. Brandon is a very silly guy. He was not wanting to eat the leaves for the paying customers, but you know what you do when you're a paid giraffe that's also unpaid. Anyway, we went to Odin's Temple of the Tiger for the tiger show. More big cats. They did a great job of being big cats. Very sweet. So then we rushed to Medusa because we wanted to make the bat show, and we did not make the bat show. This is Medusa later in the day. Let's just pretend that this was taken on time. It made my friend sick, so we headed back to the front of the park to take this selfie, but I still needed to ride the Joker. This was very important for me because it's an RMC. There's a limited number of them, but it's probably on par with the amount of Vekoma boomerangs that exist in the world. So I personally needed to go ride the Joker, and my friend was up for it, so we walked all the way back to DC Universe, which I personally feel is maybe the nicest part of this park, even though it makes no sense because it's Discovery themed. It just looks super cool. Like, this sign for the Joker is awesome. This building for the Joker is awesome, especially when you consider that they're on a budget, and this is also Six Flags. This is Superman in a better angle than we got earlier, but then I waited in line to ride this ride all by myself, which was okay. I mean, I've been to a lot of rides by myself. I'm not worried about it. I love the two color track of this one. It's uncommon for RMCs to look like that. Look at this. We got any amount of theming at all, which is great for a Six Flags. So these are the trains, which I also thought looked super cool. Classic RMC trains. And then I really liked the Joker a lot, like a lot. More than most people, I would say, because a lot of people say this is one of the worst RMCs. I think it's one of the best, and I'm really glad I rode it. There's that funny little twist again at the 45-degree angle. I just kept looking at it. I really like how the parking lot uses solar panels as roofs, or cover, and then we took one last look at the skyline. After that, we said goodbye to Vallejo, California, but I only got half the credits at this park, so inevitably I'll be back in the future, and I think that'll be okay, because I love the Joker, and the park, while not great, I don't believe to be as bad as everybody says that it is.